Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's the second lecture of the Unit 10 Acids, Bases and Salts. Here you can see the structure of the water. Two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atoms, they combine to form the water. Now due to the electronegativity difference, hydrogen being the less electronegative, it will acquire the partial positive charge, and oxygen atom in the water being the more electronegative, it will acquire the partial negative charge. In this way, this water molecule is a highly polar molecule, and due to this polarity, water molecule can donate and accept the proton, as you have learned this in my previous lecture. Concentrate on this reaction. It is a reaction between the two water molecules. In this you can clearly see that one water molecule loses the hydrogen atom or the proton, and the other molecule acquire the hydrogen atom or the proton. So one water molecule is the proton donor and other molecule is the proton acceptor. This arrow sign clearly shows that which water molecule is acquiring the proton. The water molecule which will gain the proton, it will transform into the hydronium ion which carry the positive charge, and the water molecule which loses the proton, it will transform into the hydroxide ion which carry the negative charge. In this way, you can clearly see the loss and gain of the proton in two water molecule, and this reaction is called the autoionization or self-ionization of the water. Here you can see that autoionization of water is written in the simple form. Two water molecules, they transform into one hydronium ion and other is the hydroxide ion. And this ionization of water, further we can simplify it when we take only ionization of one water molecule. As the two water molecules, they transform in hydronium ion and hydroxide ion, one water molecule will ionize to produce the one hydrogen ion and one hydroxide ion. Now we write down the Kc expression for this reaction. In this, hydrogen ion concentration and hydroxide ion concentration will be in the numerator, and water being the reactant, it will be in denominator. Now this Kc expression, by writing this Kc expression, you can see that the concentration of this water remain the same. So what happened when this water concentration we write down on the left hand side with the Kc, we get Kc, concentration of the water molecule, it will be equal to the concentration of the hydrogen ion and concentration of the hydroxide ions. This Kc and water molecule, it can be replaced by a single constant, that is the Kw. So Kw will be equal to the product of the concentration of hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. This Kw is called the ionization constant or the ion product of the water. This Kw, ionization constant or ion product of the water, is an experimentally determined value and it is calculated at 25 degrees centigrade. Its value is 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14 molar. This Kw, as you have clearly seen, that it is equal to the concentration of hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions. It means at the standard conditions of the temperature and pressure, this concentration of hydrogen ion is equal to the concentration of hydroxide ions, which is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 at 25 degrees centigrade. So Kw is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14, and in this concentration of hydrogen ions and hydroxyl ions are equal, so it will be equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7. This value 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 is quite a small value, and it becomes difficult. It produces difficulty in the calculations. So biochemist Søren Sørensen proposed a more convenient method to express these small concentrations in another way, that is called the pH or pOH. Now what is this pH? Is actually the negative logarithm of the molar concentration of hydrogen ions in the aqueous solutions. It means when we will take the negative log of the hydrogen ion concentrations, it will be equal to the pH of the solution. And in the same way, when we will take the negative logarithm value of hydroxide ions, it will be equal to the pOH of the solutions. For the pure water, when we calculate it at the 25 degrees centigrade, the concentration of hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 molar. So when we will calculate the negative log of this value, it will be equal to the 7. When the solutions have the pH 7, those solutions are considered as the neutral. They will behave neutrally, don't have the acidic or basic characters in them. But if this pH value is greater than 7, then solution will become basic in nature. And when this pH value will be less than 7, then our solution is considered as the acidic. So this pH method is more convenient to show the substance is acidic, basic or neutral in nature. Why this Kw value is important for us? What is the application of this Kw value? As you know that this ionization constant is equal to the product of the hydrogen ion concentration and hydroxide ion concentration, that is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14. It means concentration of hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions are equal, that is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7. When this will be the condition that concentration of hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion is equal, it means that solution will be neutral because they carry the equal number of the hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions. But when the concentration of these hydrogen ions increases in the solution, it is more than 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7. This shows that concentration of hydroxide ions are less. Are you getting my point? Hydrogen ion concentrations are greater than 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 molar. At the same time, concentration of hydroxide ion will be less this value. It means the solution is acidic in nature now. But when the concentration of hydrogen ion concentration are less than 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 molar, this shows that solution is basic because in this case concentration of hydroxide ions will be greater in the solution. So when the concentration of hydrogen ions are less, then solution will be basic in nature, and when the concentration of hydrogen ions will be greater in the solution, solution will be acidic in nature. Thank you very much for listening me with patience.